see here. Week 2. Let's see. I think I'm in the right place. I am going to give it a few minutes for YouTube to give you guys the notification that I am live, so we can start week 2 of the Dilly Flower Hexagon Sewalong. Yay! Hi Starlin, you made it. So glad. Let's see. Can you hear me okay, Starlin? Just let me know in the comments. I moved my mic around a little bit, so hopefully the sound's better. Or maybe it's just in my head. Last week I wasn't crazy about the sound, so let me know if you can hear me okay. Hi Maria! Ooh, something happened. Oops, sorry. Sorry about that. You can hear me okay? Okay, calm down. You're okay. Sue, oh, you're in Tennessee. Let me know where y'all joining me from. I'm gonna switch over to the other camera so you can see. You can hear me okay, Starlin? Awesome. You can hear my little dogs too, right? They heard something and had to bark up a storm. So I'm hoping you all have your basted flowers and edge pieces, at least for one flower, with you, so you can sew along with me. Miss Sorry, love it. Maria, you can hear me fine? Awesome. Hi, Denise. Pinky Queen. Hi, it's Cindy. Oh, hi, Cindy. Lori's here from Pennsylvania. Awesome. Barbara from Tallahassee. Hello. All right. So we're a couple minutes past 12. So let's get started. So I hope you have... Hi, Judy. So I hope you have all your pieces ready. Let me calm them down a little bit. Calm down. Calm your horses. You're good. Okay. All right. Always when I start something, do they have to come and interfere? So, hi Karen. So I want to make sure you have your pieces ready so we can start sewing them together. So you just need to do one flower along with me today. And then if you're doing the 7 for the little table topper or wall piece, then you can do those on your own time, because I don't want to keep you here while sewing all 7 together, right? So I went ahead and basted some Dilly Flower petals in Tilda. Since I started with the edge pieces in Tilda, I figured let's do it all in Tilda fabrics, right? Just makes sense. Hello, Sharon. So I got these ready. So what you want to do is go ahead and grab your center hexagon and your 6 petals. And if you just cut them randomly like I did here, just want to play with them a little bit to make sure that you like the layout, how the petals look, the prints, for example. Like this one's super busy, this one's not so busy, super busy, not so busy. So I tried to kind of distribute the busyness of the print in the petals around the center hexagon. Noni from Sacramento, hello. So what you want to go ahead and do, so get your thread and needle. Remember last week we talked about thread and needles too, right? So choose the one that you prefer and just grab your hexagon and 1 petal. Put them right sides together. Hi Rose. Oh, we have a couple from Pennsylvania today. And butt them up right sides together like that. So the edge that you want to focus on to be matched up is the one top here. So I'm going to do that again. The center hexagon and the petal. So these 2 sides are meeting, right? We're going to sew these 2 sides together. So I'm going to put them like so. Let me mute myself for a little bit. I got two little dogs and they're fighting for my attention right now. It's the little ones you hear growling. Okay, so back to this one. So the center hexagon and the petal, put them up right sides together. And we're going to make sure that this side is lined up, because that's the side that we're going to sew. So start in the corner. Oops, make sure I can see what I'm doing too. Oh, there's a lot of talk about, do you sew back to front, front to back, or really do you sew sideways? I don't really sew front to back or back to front. I sew sideways. So try it, see what, see what kind of, when you sit down and you just place your hands in front of you, don't contort it to do this or this. Just let them lay naturally and then sew like that. So mine are going sideways more than front to back or back to front. And so I'm going to start here in the corner. Cindy, I have a Maltipoo and a Yorkie. The Yorkie is smaller than the Maltipoo, but thinks he's a big dog, okay? And then come through the corner. So I have a knot in my thread already, so that's going to get stuck right there. Come through the corner one more time so we can go ahead and secure it. And twist around the needle twice, and we'll make a little knot there. This way, it's secure, like that, okay? Is everybody sewing along with me or just watching today? Let me know in the comments too. Hello from the UK. Ooh, it's gonna be late there, right? And then we keep on sewing along that one edge, and make sure you just grab a few threads. See, I'm gonna come closer. Let's see if the camera focuses. Can you see? Let's see, I don't think it's focusing. Let me do this. Ah, there we go. See how it's just a few threads across the edge. I'm gonna twist it. Eating along. Oh, I want to have some lunch too. Sewing along and watching. Okay, that's good. Yeah, this will be up for replay after the live's over, so you can just do it slowly after you're done with eating lunch, or whatever's easier for you. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom out. Okay, so we're gonna keep on sewing, and make sure you just grab a few threads across the top there, right? And if you feel the paper as you're going through, that means that you went too deep into the seam, right? We don't want to keep on sewing into the paper. You should just be going slightly over the paper by grabbing the fabric as you go. Oh, it's 8 o'clock in the UK. That's not too bad. It's doable. For some reason, I thought it was like close to midnight. Like, oh no. But then again, I always get confused about time zones. And we keep on sewing this across. I think I moved to the side a little bit. There we go. And make sure I didn't miss any questions. If you have questions, just put them in the comments and I'll keep on looking back up to make sure I didn't miss anything. So did you get your petals and hexagon, the edges basted? I saw a lot of pictures, people doing 7. And a lot of, pretty dilly flowers on Instagram and Facebook. It's been so fun to see. It's like a EPP spring. Everything's blooming. I'm gonna keep on going to the corner. And once I'm in the corner, come up. See that? And twist the thread around the needle twice. So hold the end that you twisted and pull it through. And that way you get a knot right there. And this way, that side's secure. Okay? Hi, Julie. Oh, it's Mardi Gras. Have fun. Have fun, fun, fun. So we have one petal done. See how the thread's still attached, right? I didn't cut the thread. I just make sure I made a little knot there at the end. So I'm going to grab my second petal and keep on going. And I'm going to match up these two sides right here. Make sure they're aligned. And then you kind of want to pay attention to the corner there too. And then I'll just start sewing right in the corner. Make sure you can see that okay. Come through once. I'm going to come through again just so we can secure it. Twist twice around the needle. And then I got a little knot there. And pull it through. And now this one's secure there in the corner. See how it's stuck? Okay. Julie, you used the time converter. Oh, awesome. Yay! Oh, let me make sure I show it so you know which ones I'm reading. So in the last email that I sent out, I put in a little time converter for time zone conversions, which is really handy because I put in the time that I'll be live, and automatically when you click on the link, it'll recognize where you are, or if it doesn't, you can just put in with the time zone that you're in and it'll convert it for you. And I'm just gonna keep on sewing, going across, and you can start get the feel for it as I go. Oop, there we go. If you come too deep, you feel the paper and it's so much harder to push it through, right? And then you don't want it to be a struggle. It should really go through like butter almost, yeah. It should be very smooth when you go through. So just across the top. Let's see. Oh, Cindy, you're making a throw size and you need 80 flowers. Oh my God, can't wait to see. It'd be like a field of dillies. Oh my goodness. Wait, Cindy, are those gonna be all the blue ones that you're doing? Oh, so pretty, so pretty. If you guys check out the hashtag Dilly SAL hashtag on Instagram or on Facebook, you'll see Cindy's blue fabric that she's making her dilly flowers with. They're so pretty. Okay, and I'm in the corner, so I'm gonna come up, twist twice around the needle, and pull it through, and now I have a knot there. Now I got 2 petals done. But notice how I'm not sewing the sides together yet. I'm gonna keep on doing zip all the way around, okay? And next one, I'll go a little faster now that we know. And just keep on sewing yours along with me if you're doing so. Come through twice in the corner on the second stitch, twist twice around the needle. Oops, one more time. And pull it through and knot that. So now it's secure. Okay, it won't fall off. Even if your thread breaks, it's secure and it won't unravel the other petals that you sewed already to the hexagon in the center. And we keep on going. Let's see. Blue flowers with white edges. Oh, lovely, lovely. Okay, got it. And then we keep on going. So for those of you that are having lunch, what are you having for lunch today? Yummy, 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 yummy. It's gonna be 85 degrees where I am today, so it sounds like it's a good salad kind of day. But when it's too cold, I don't know about salads. I want hot soup. But today it's gonna be nice and warm. Let's see. Alright, let's keep on going. Oops, I keep on falling out of the screen. Yes, this is my husband. He's checking in. Okay, let's keep on going. And I'm at the corner again, so I'm going to do 1 stitch and 1 more stitch and twist twice around the needle and secure it. Hi Kayla! Are you on your lunch break at work? Ooh, you're having salad, yay! And oh, Cindy's having a veggie burger and radishes, yum! Oh, Cindy, I remember you like those red radishes, right? The little ones. I'm gonna do the 4th petal. 1 more minute for lunch break. Oh, hope to see you later. Have a good day at work, Kayla. and then come up and we secure that one, and that's secure. So now I can keep on going to add it. I think I pulled that a little bit. Okay. And if you're new to English paper piecing, just go slow and you kind of build up muscle memory as you go. Okay, bye Kayla. And just keep on going across, and then don't feel like you have to rush through this. And see how I push it in? Oops, I'm like way out of camera frame here. I push it in, but then I feel the paper. See how it's not going like that? Then I come back out and go just through the fabric again. Let's see. Yeah, as you get used to doing this, you can actually just skip doing it with your hand and just twist the needle real quick. But I want to make sure everyone can follow along here. So that's why, yeah, we do the double twist around the needle to secure it. You go through 10 bunches of radishes a week? Woohoo! But you know, radishes are really good for you, so that's a good thing. Okay. And we keep on going. I'm sitting a little weird because I want to make sure you see my hands more than my face. Let's do this. I think it's... Here we go. That way it's not distracting with my head moving around. And I'm going to secure that. And we got 4 petals done. So I have 2 more petals left. I'm going to do these real quick for you so we can start with the edge pieces. Okay, almost at the end of my 5th petal. So once you get the hang of it and you get in this rhythm, these dilly flowers come together real quick. And then the last petal. And see how my paper is bent? As you're working, don't worry about your papers bending or creasing. You're a-okay, alright? They don't need to stay flat and pristine as you're sewing. And you're gonna be good. Your dogs are barking at my dogs. Oh, Sue, you did. That's interesting. So Sue used to baste the sides first, but then, yeah, it's easy if you just do the center first and then you have all your petals there. And if it was in you wanted them in a particular order, this way they don't move, which is really nice too. You just got them set there, and this is a great for taking on the row too if you want, and then you can just work on the sides. And no worry about, you know, placing your petals in the wrong order. And this goes for other projects too, hexagons or anything that you have a centerpiece that you want to just sew the sides to, and then you can just take the project to go with you, and it's nice and portable, and you don't have to worry about losing any pieces in the process. Let's keep on going. It's gardening day here, so we have the gardeners walking around on the outside, and obviously my The little doggies are not liking it. How dare they? So rude. Yes, yes. Okay, so I'm in the corner. And I'm going to come up one more time. Twist around the needle twice. And secure it. Okay. So we got 6 petals to the center hexagon. And they're just all attached right there. So now I got this piece of thread. Can you guys see? There we go. I'm just going to go and hide it in the seam allowance for now. Cut it off. And let's start on the dilly edges. Fun. See how I'm just going to leave this for now because sewing the sides, that's something we can do on our own, right? I don't want to take your time showing that one because I think that's kind of self-explanatory. So I just do one side at a time and come up here. Okay? If anyone has questions about the sides, go ahead and ask them. No problem. I'm more than happy to show you if you're new to EPP. And so we have the edge pieces here. Hi, Evelyn! So happy you can make it today. So I got 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the reason these edge pieces are a little different from what you might have seen on other EPP pieces is that we are not basting this curved part, right? Remember from the first week's video, we're just leaving this hanging right there. So just like the petals, I'm going to take 2 edge pieces, put them together. And this way, I can just make sure this corner is lined up here up top. I'm going to open that up again. So I want these to be aligned. This side, I don't really have to worry about too much. But I want this side to be aligned here. The top side, as much as possible. That way we get a smooth edge. Okay? So I'm going to put them right sides together. And I can just start here in the corner. Yeah, I did. And I'm going to secure that. And I was showing you earlier, you can just twist this twice around and just pull through. So as the more experience you get, it's faster because you don't have to stop to do this twist. You can just do with the needle. But for now, let's do it with our hands so that it's easier for everyone to follow along. So I would actually love to know who's new to EPP and who's got some experience. I should have asked that in the beginning. And I'm just going up this side here. And same as with the petals that you're sewing to the center hexagon. Just grab some of the fabric, and if you feel the paper, just back the needle back out and come through again. So you just grab the top of the fabric above the edge of the paper here, okay? It should go through fairly smoothly. But we do, grace the paper, and you'll see little raggedy marks when you take the paper out. That means that your needle went through just the top of the paper and kind of made a little notch as your needle's going through. Cindy, you're way more than little experienced. And Maria's done hexes. Let's see, hexagons. But you never, so you just have a box of hexes sitting and waiting for you to turn them into a fun project? Maybe, yes. And then little experience, have tried it but want to know the right way to assemble. There's lots of ways to assemble Nan, so it's really a matter of preference. But yeah, there's obviously going to be some ways that are easier to assemble than others. So I'm glad you're here. Oops, I think I got it twisted. We'll just undo and twist. So now I have one side done. And see how the tops top is lining up really nice. It's nice and smooth, straight. Yes, like that. And this side, you don't really have to worry. I just want, when you start here though, you don't have to start in the seam allowance even. I should have mentioned that. See how the seam allowance is open? Just make sure to start where the paper is starting. And you can kind of feel the paper here at the top. In the tip, I feel the paper. So that's where I started stitching. Okay. Oh, Laura, you can start on the top too. Doesn't matter. Just that I could feel where the edge is here, and then I just kept held it in place so I could just sew up to get the straight edge. But you can definitely start on this side too. It's just a matter of preference. There's no hard rule for it. But I like getting that straight edge right there. See? And now I'm just gonna take the remainder of the thread, come in through the seam allowance. I'm gonna take that slow. See how the seam allowance is here? Needle, go in and just come back out. That way the little loose bit's gonna be hidden inside there. I want you inside. Don't come outside. Tuck it. There we go. Let me switch needle. Okay, so you got 2 pieces. So instead of adding 1, 1, 1, you can do them in pairs. 2, 2, 2, and then we can sew them together. That way it's not as bulky when you're sewing them. So you can definitely start on the top side too. Make sure, I like to feel that it's even. And then come through the corner. So either way works. And secure it. And keep on going down. And if you notice that your pieces move a little like this, see how it's not aligned, then just move them back into place. And just make sure this side's straight. That's our focus. Oops, got caught in the corner there. So who's doing 1, who's doing 4, and who's doing 7 or more? Let's see. Sorry I was late tearing apart a couch. Ooh, that's a lot of work. Oh, you're upholstering. How fun. How fun, fun, fun. And Sue's been working on a Lucy Boston for 4 years. Oh yeah, that's a massive project too. You got the squares done, but yeah, the edges are not so fun. They're kind of repetitive, aren't they? But I think little by little. Let's see. Oops. I was reading your comments and then I got a knot. Oh, okay, it's done. Let's see. Who's doing 7? Barbara's thinking of 7. Starling's 7. Heather's doing 7. Noni's doing 7. Nan's starting with 4. Maria 6 or 7. And Denise doing 3 to learn first. Awesome, awesome. Ooh, seeing lots of 7s. I love it. At least focus so you don't get a knot in your thread. Okay. And I'm gonna keep on going. And now, where do I want to stop? Do I go all the way to the edge? Or do I stop before? Where do I stop? Pop quiz. Anyone has the answer? Where should I stop stitching? Do I keep on going all the way to the edge? Or do I stop before? So we stop where the paper stops, right? Which is, yes, Nan got it right. Yay! Woohoo! Nan's been paying attention. So I'm going to stop where the paper stops and knot it. And see, I can't read comments and stitch at the same time. Wish I had like 2 sets of eyes. Where'd it go? Ah, there we go. So it's secure. And now I got 2 sets of 2s, right? And I'm going to come up in the seam allowance and just hide before I snip it. Okay. And Lori's using her 30s fabric with plain white background. Oh. No, that would be so pretty because all your flowers will pop. They'll look so pretty together. I'm going to start this. Make sure this edge is lined up. Hi, Kathy! It's going to be hot there in Phoenix too, huh? Yeah. Burr. Not burr. What's the sound for hot? A big sigh? Let's secure that one. Just in case. And keep on going up. Yeah, I think that when it's live, the live chat's a little different than commenting on videos that are just uploaded to YouTube. So I'm glad you found it, Kathy. Let's keep on going up here. Make sure I don't move out of frame. You guys can see. Let's see, I think I missed a bunch of your comments. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, stop at the paper. Yes. Yes, yes. Barbara, how close are you? Can you repeat your question? How close am I to? And keep on going up to the edge here. I'm gonna go up. Oops, grab too much fabric. And then when I'm in the corner, come through once, come through again, twist twice, and pull through, and then we got a knot. And I'm just gonna pull this through the seam allowance, and that way it's it. Kathy, you're not computer challenged. I think this whole the live chat's so much different than whatchamacallit, the regular comment box. So you're good. Plus I'm all learning too. YouTube's new-ish. Well, going live on YouTube is. So I got 3 pairs of 2s, 6 Dilly edge pieces. So now we just have 3 more seams and we got the completed Dilly edge hexagon outer ring here. Okay, so I'm gonna take 2 pairs and line them up like I've been doing with the single ones. Same thing. And make sure this is lined up. Feel where the paper is here. I can feel it right there at the tip. And that's where I'm gonna start stitching. And let's see. Barbara asked, how close are your stitches? I think they're about in between a 16th and an eighth of an inch. So they're not super close, but not too loose so that you see it big gaps in between. And oh, this is a good question. A lot of people wonder, should I match color threads to fabrics? As you can see, I mainly use white for all my projects. And last week we talked about using white thread or a neutral color, kind of like gray or even tan, that blends in with most colors, right? And then some folks prefer to color match all their threads to their fabric they choose. So it's truly a matter of preference. But then I have folks that are using the 60 weight or 80 weight or 100 weight threads, which are much thinner, and they kind of just blend in, melt into the fabric anyways. So those, most folks just use white or neutral gray, tan color as well. So experiment, always experiment. So I'm just using Orfil 50 weight in 2021. It's just a white thread. It's almost done here. Keep on going. Oh, happy March 1st, everybody, by the way. I can't believe we're in March already. I kind of had a little looking at the calendar shock. Like, what? Where did February go? Keep on coming up. And I'm in the corner. I'm going to take one stitch and let's do one more. Twist twice around the needle and pull it through just to secure it, right? So now we got 4 done. And now I just need 2 more seams to put the whole outer hexagon edge pieces together, okay? I'm gonna take this and hide it in the seam allowance. Let's go this side. Let's see. Heather, it's snowing where you are. Wow. We had snow here in the mountains that are surrounding the area where I live last week, and it was so cold. But now I can see it's all melting away already. And it'll probably melt even more today since it's going to be 85 here. Keep in touch. Feel for where the edge of the paper is. I feel it right there. Can even put a crease with my nails here. Starlin says, "Ew, stay away for another day. Snow's bad. Sunshine's good." We all need to soak up some vitamin D, right? Go out in the sun. Okay. Let's see here. So the ones I'm sewing together right now are the 1-inch size. Is everyone what size are you all making? Are you making the 1-inch, 3/4 inch, or the 1/2 inch? So I'm looking in the comments and stitching. So it looks like majority's 1 inch and then closely followed by the 3/4 inch out. One inch, 3/4 inch, lots of 1 inch and 3/4 inch. Dana, I'm not doing a back stitch every other stitch. No, I think that might just be the video. So I just start. I'm gonna go a little bit slower. So I'm gonna feel for where the tip of the paper is and secure my stitch. So I'm just doing whip stitches, Dana, and then I just go. Maybe the video is lagging a little bit, yeah. And then I just do whip stitch all the way across. Unless I get stuck here. Okay, there we go. And up, up, up. Three-quarters. Julie's doing 1 inch. Nan's doing 1 inch. Sue's doing 3/4 inch. Oh, that's a good question, Starlin. Let me put your question here on the screen. Starlin asked, are the 3/4 and 1/2 inch hard to hold on to, everyone? Anyone have any feedback for Starlin? Heather, if you don't grab enough fabric, your seams will just rip apart. Yeah, so make sure you grab a few stitches of fabric. See, can you see there? So it's going through the top away from the paper, but I'm still grabbing enough fabric that it'll hold the seam together. Let me open this up after I sew it so you can kind of see. I'm gonna secure this one, and then you'll see. Yeah, because you want to be able to. Let me put this one down. When you have your seam, you want to be able to do this without it ripping. I'm pulling on the hexagon and the petal. You can see they're secure, right? So if you don't grab enough fabric, it'll just fall apart. So try it. Try one stitch and see if you can tug it and it stays secure. Then you're good to go. But if you feel that the fabric's almost ripping because you didn't grab enough fabric as you were doing the stitches, then you need to grab some more fabric. Oh no, Maria! So Starlin, I think a lot of folks are giving you feedback here. Yeah, they're not too hold on to. Grab another thread here. So now I got this done. Let me see. Starlin, if you look in the Facebook group, you'll see folks that are doing the 1/2 inch. They're like the cutest little things. And also on Instagram, if you're on Instagram, and then what you want to do is check under this hashtag. There we go. Then you'll see the makes people are doing. Okay. Rip it good. Yes. So I got my edge pieces sewn together and the dilly flower. So now I would go back. Let's say I I got errands to run or something to do, whatever, or watch TV. So these I can now mindlessly sew the sides together because they've been sewn together right side to the hexagon and in the order that I want. And I can just sit and watch TV and sew these sides. So when we sew these sides, remember you can bend this center hexagon, okay? You can fold it. I just put a crease in there and that way it stays put and it makes it so easy just to sew up the side. And I secure here again, twice around the needle to knot it, and then I'm just gonna keep on going up the side. And if you folks haven't joined the free Facebook group yet, feel free to join us there. You're more than welcome to join us. And lots of folks are sharing their progress photos of the Dilly Flowers in there as well. I put that in the comments here. The name of the group on Facebook is English Paper Piecing Society. Facebook group. There you go. And that way you can come and interact and hang out with us and share your projects. And here's Kelly. Let me see. So Kelly Grace asks, why not take out the center since all sides are sewn in? I don't want to take it out yet, quite yet. No need to, because it's such a small project. You could, Kelly, but it's not a big project yet, so it's still manageable with the center hexie in there, so you can leave it. But yeah, if you do prefer to take it out, by all means, go ahead. I just like to leave mine in. On smaller projects, I don't mind the center piece being there. And I'm just gonna hide the seam allowance, the thread in the seam allowance, and trim. And then I keep on working on all sides, right, until it's done. So after you sew all of these together, like let's say for example this one, because I've been manipulating it as I'm sewing the sides together, go ahead and press it flat, and that way you'll set all your creases here too, and it'll look nice and crisp. So that's part of your homework for next week. Sew your edges together and sew your Dilly Flowers together. And let me keep on going up. So now I'm wondering if I should continue with more tilde flowers too, or should I mix collections? I don't know, I can't decide. Dun, dun, dun. But this is a great way to use up your scraps too, if you got, you know, precious scraps that you don't know what to make with. Make flowers, Dilly Flowers. Carolyn says, mix it up. I should, huh? I think that would be fun. And then I just have 4 more sides, and these go by really quickly. Just match it up, and you see how the curve and the point ends right there, right? And it meets up, and you have a perfect side there to work on. So a lot of folks were asking if we were going to sew one petal to one edge piece. No. So you want to sew all the edge pieces together like this. And sew the Dilly Flowers together. The petals to the center hexagon. And that's all you have to do for next week. Well, if you're doing 7, it's a little more than that's all. but I think we can do it, right? Let's see. Did you guys see Starlin's comment? Let me see who's doing the Dilly Flowers with the bright flowers and that bright blue background. Not sure. Anyone knows? Did you see those in the Facebook group, Starlin? See, Jamie says, I tried the 1-inch petal to the 1-inch edge and it was not fun. Yeah, no. This is much easier. Yeah. And it'll all make sense in the end. Ta-da! See, you got 3 more sides. I can do these quickly. And if you have any questions, now's a good time while we're still on the live. But yeah, remember, I keep on going in to check the questions. If anyone left questions in the comments after the live's over in the replay, so I can try and help out. And then a lot of folks have, oops, now I got a knot in here. Join the free Facebook group as well, and there's more folks to help out there as well. But if you're not a fan of Facebook, that's no problem because we're here on YouTube, right? Yay! Coming up here. So you want to make sure you don't go past the point where the curve and the side meet, so that you get these smooth curves here, right? This one's a good example. When I basted this, see how I missed the point? So now a little piece of fabric is just sticking out there. But I know this one is meeting right. The fabric has been basted properly to the petal. So the point and the curve is right there. So I'm not going to sew beyond it, even though this one's sticking out a little bit. I didn't do a good job basting this one. So you can see that here. See how it's uneven a little bit? But just go up to the corner, the point right there, and stop. Because this is always really easily fixable later when you not basted something properly. It's a good thing. That way I can show you what to do as well. Let me trim that. And 2 more sides. And like I showed you, just twice around the needle will secure it. And let's keep on going up. All the way up this side here. Oops. Went too deep and I filled the paper, so I just backed out and retried that stitch. And almost at the corner here where the curve and the side meet. There we go. 1 more stitch, twice around the needle, and secure. And I think I got a little twist there. Let me switch this out. And we're on the last side. Yay! All right. This thread I cut super long. I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking. But I'm just gonna work with it. There we go. So we're almost at the finish of sewing this dilly flower together. So when I prepare dilly flowers, I just make a whole bunch that I just sew the petals to the center hexagon, and then I'll just come and fill in some time when I sew up the sides here. Secure that one, and we are done. Okay, so after you sew your dilly edges and the petals to your center hexagon, see how this one's all bent too, because I've been bending it as I'm sewing the sides together. Just go ahead and give each of these a good press. No steam needed, just a warm hot iron. Just press it, flip it, press it. Same thing for the edge pieces. Press, flip, and give it a good press. And that is it. That's all you need to have done for next week. And next week I'm going to show you how we combine these two. And oh my god, it's going to be so pretty. Maybe it's a little too busy, huh? It's okay. I like busy. So that's what you will be doing. Let me see, make sure here I am. That's what we'll be doing until next week. And next week we'll sew all our edges and blooms together. Oops, I'm hiding. Let's see, does anyone have any questions? We're coming up on the hour. I know there's like a almost 10-second lag, I was told. Or 0.10 second? Or 1 second, 2 seconds? I can give you guys a few seconds if you have any questions. Or is it all pretty clear what to do? Oh, I got questions about the diamond pieces for those of you that are doing the 7 dilly flowers. Remember, I had diamond pieces going on the outside of the whole layout to make it a full-size hexagon. I'm working on those and we'll have those, but I want to make sure that you guys post and share your dilly flower hexagons and keep me motivated. Let's see. New questions. Judy, take your time. Yeah, take your time. You're good. Maria, oh my god, I'm a dilly flower. Barbara, yeah, we're gonna connect these the flowers to the background next week. I want to make sure you have all these done first so we can all sew them together. Oops. Whoa! Made myself dizzy there. Let's see. Oh, and Julie asks, what if the needle goes through the paper? Will the paper still come out later? Yeah, you just end up tearing a little bit. So it'll kind of look like perforated paper. That's all that happens. Unless you're like a 1/4 inch into the paper, but I'm sure that's not it. It's just the tip of the paper, right? That's fine. No worries. The paper will come out. Started suspense. Denise, oh, I'm glad you're excited for next week. Yeah, yay! Oh, thank you, Maria. Oh, Nan asked, did I start out securing my thread? Let's see. So I just have one piece of thread. I'll show you here, like that. Here, the dark background, and I just grab the end here, twist around my finger, and roll it down, and you have a little knot. So I do secure it. Let's see. But if you are one of those people that don't like to work with the knot, yeah, you can just leave a little tail when you start and make sure you hold on to the tail and stitch and secure that tail so it doesn't come undone. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Denise. Yay! Can't wait to see your Dilly Flowers. Let's see. Lori is securing. Okay. Or always rethreading. Yeah. If you have a knot on one end, you should be okay. But if you, if you're one of those sewists that don't like knots, yeah, then you might want to secure it somehow. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Not yet. Show me your dillies. And I'm working on the diamond pieces. So make sure you post your dilly flower progress. Keep me motivated. So I'll make the diamonds for the 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, and the 1 inch. Okay. Did I secure the thread to the needle? Nan, I did not. No, I just have one long piece of thread. Let's see here. Here we go. Here's a long one. I just thread my needle, and then that's it. And it doesn't come undone. I know for silk thread, it's more slippery, so you might have to secure it. Let's see. Da-da-da. And Shelly, I like to use a quilter's knot instead of winding the thread around my finger. Yeah, that works well too. Oh, and the knot gets 30. So what Shelly's talking about, a quilter's knot, is just when you take your needle, so you have it threaded, with your thread, right? So take the pointy side of your needle and the end that you want the knot on, and overlap it like so, and twist, and then you can pull, and you get a knot too, like that. Oop, do you see the knot? Here we go, maybe. There's a little knot right there. There's a knot. You can't see it well. And let's see. And Starling does that with her 100-weight. And Lori, she anchors her thread. Okay, awesome. All right, ladies and gents, if we have any gentlemen here, I'll see you guys next Tuesday, same time, same YouTube channel. And if you want to make sure that you don't miss any of the notifications when I go live, go ahead and subscribe and hit the little bell. That way YouTube will send you a little notification. Hey, Alicia's going live with the next video right now. Go ahead and hit those, and then come and join us in the Facebook group if you want to. It's totally optional. You don't have to join the Facebook group. But if you want to mingle with all the other makers here and just hang out with us and share your projects, come there. And don't forget to use the hashtag Dilly SAL, Dilly Sewalong, right? So that way when I just punch in the hashtag at the beginning of the day and the end of the day, I see all your makes pop up right there, and I can go and like and share all your posts too. Okay? And I'll see you all next week. Bye!